I will talk a little bit about the rhetorical pentagram, but first I would like to categorize the text. And the text genre is an article, and the speaker is Kathleen Oates. And audience is, I think it's primarily young generation, in the group both for men and women. While if you want to settle with the sexism or the prejudice and the body idols, you gotta reach out to all genders, I think. And I think the target group is in the age of 17 to 28, because this is also where you begin to compete professionally if you are on that plan. Talking about the language, the text is structured with an introduction, then a discussion, or something who would lead up to one. And in the end, we have a short conclusion with some of the most important points and views. And the text tone and language is formal and admonitory, also easy to understand. And the text uses one important and strong quote by Williams. Her arguments are strong because many sports activists can relate to the sexism also in other connections, and what makes it extra strong is Williams' quote on page 3, line 23 to 24. There's a lot of use of logos and pathos in this text. Then we have an example on logos in page 3, line 33 to 37. And here we have a professor of sports management making the text believable and factually correct. And the topic is sexism, women, sports culture, body idols, and changes. And the message is clear and set up well in the conclusion. The message is also emotive in that way. You really feel that writer has something on her heart, but even though its motive is still reliable and factual. Intention. The intention of this article is to inform, influence, and educate people who not have that much knowledge about it. Because you kind of want to settle with these sexism and how women don't get paid as much for these sport events and so on. Yeah.